What's going on, folks, and welcome back to another one of my creature design videos for my world building project known as Kulgurath. In this video, I'll be showing y'all the concept for a bulky herbivorous creature known as the Stonepeak Rhino. For those of you who are subscribers to the channel, you know I love my prehistoric megafauna, so of course I had to come up with some sort of species based off of one of my favorite Ice Age beasts, the woolly rhino. And since this is a fantasy world, I had to think of some sort of cool traits to give it that are still somewhat grounded while also invoking the magic of a fantasy-based setting. So, to start, the Stonepeak Rhino is native to the northern steppes, which you can see all the way over here on the world map. This region is a vast subarctic expanse with wind-beaten tundra grasslands, river valleys, mineral-rich foothills, high plateaus, and patches of dense boreal forests and marshes scattered throughout. Now, being that this is a large species of animal, they tend to chill out in the open terrain, spending their days feeding on things like steppe grasses, shrub roots that they unearth with their horns, and mineral-heavy clay deposits. As you'll be seeing here with these sketches I'm drawing up, these beasts earn their name from their stone-like armored hide and massive hump on their backs, which resemble that of a stone-clad mountain. Now, this stone armor is not true rock, but a keratin mineral composite hide infused with trace metals and silica from their diet. This protects them from the freezing winds and the thunder snowstorms that crash down into the lands during the grueling winters. The hump works as both a fat storage and a reservoir for their ice elemental abilities. And you'll see that I kept the thick woolly fur on the lower half of their bodies, and when they are calves, their bodies are almost entirely covered in this fur, with them developing the rocky armor as they age and reach puberty. The Stonepeak rhinos form small matriarchal groups called crashes. While adult males are generally solitary and territorial, females are more sociable and often lead the groups that move, graze, and wallow together. During storms or when under the threat of a dangerous predator, the herds stand shoulder to shoulder in a circle, forming a living stone wall around their young. And those of you who are longtime followers of mine probably already know, the northern steppes are home to the voracious mascot of my Kulgurath series, the dreaded Brutonitrus rex, which also happens to be one of the very few species of this region capable of hunting the Stonepeak rhino. When the rhinos form their stone wall, they're damn near impenetrable, so the B-Rex's predatory strategy usually consists of targeting and isolating juveniles or elderly rhinos in an ambush. And they'll try to tackle them over to expose their soft, woolly underbellies. Now, the Stonepeak rhinos also play an important ecological role. Their hulking bodies help break the permafrost, allowing spring growth, and they spread mineral-rich dung across the steppes. And if they happen to die in the most bone-chilling areas of the region, their bodies will sometimes remain frozen for years, and as the snow builds up, only their humps will be jutting out of the ground, looking as if they are just a natural rock formation. I went through a couple different iterations on this creature before finally settling on a design that I felt finally hit the mark I was going for. And actually, behind the scenes fun fact here, the second design concept you see during this video, I actually took some inspiration from good old Arkveld from the Monster Hunter series, which is always one of my favorite franchises to gather inspiration from. A lot of times when I'm live streaming here on the channel, members from the chat will often ask me how I come up with these concepts or where do I get my ideas and such. And I really just use anything I'm exposed to that I think is cool. You know, whether it's real life animals, video games, movies, shows, comic books, etc. The list goes on and on. The inspiration is all around you, folks. Just open your eyes and your mind to the things around you, and sooner or later, an idea will hit you. Now, I'll go through my phases of, having brain farts and art block, but I have them way less nowadays, and that's just due to the fact that I've forced myself to turn art into more of a habit and do it day in and day out, regardless of how I feel. You know, sometimes you just gotta power through the bullshit and embrace the grind if you have goals you want to reach and you want to increase those artistic power levels that are waiting for you just around the horizon. But anyways, here's the finished concept art for the Stonepeak Rhino. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check out my official Kulgurath bestiary book, available worldwide over on Amazon. It's got more than 60 different creatures in it, many of which I've designed here on the channel in previous videos and live streams. If you like the content and want to see more, smash down upon that like button like a stompin' Stonepeak Rhino and subscribe to the channel. We cover all things creatures, monsters, dinosaurs, and dragons here, and we're always looking to recruit more loyal members to the prestigious soup cult. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.